fall through deals, okay? Dealing with deal fall throughs. What is deal fall throughs? You've been working on a deal for a while, a wholesale deal. Hey my friend, this is Ola coming to you live from my Empire Pro studio. In this episode, we're talking about dealing with fall through deals, okay? Dealing with deal fall throughs. What is deal fall throughs? You've been working on a deal for a while, a wholesale deal. We're talking about wholesale real estate, by the way, and I'll define that in a quick minute. Wholesale real estate is the art and science of finding deeply discounted properties, locking them under contract, and then selling the right to execute such contract to other people for fee. They're discounted properties, so people want them. We call them end buyers, cash buyers, investors. They want these deals, and it's a very it's now getting popular, a strategy to get involved in real estate investing without needing your own cash or your credit, and you can make $10, $20, $25,000. My highest is $82,000. So you have a deal that you've been working on. You found a motivated seller. You found a distressed seller, basically somebody that needs to get rid of a property. And then you found a buyer, right? And then the deal is going on, title companies involved, everybody. And then a few days before the time that they told you that the deal should be able to close, right? You're supposed to be able to close fast, right? And then somebody called you and said the deal will fall through. It doesn't look good. We have a problem with appraiser. We have a problem with inspector. The buyer could not qualify. The buyer found out that their credit score dropped by 100 points. There's like a zillion different reasons why a deal can fall through, and it happens from time to time. The gurus kind of forget to tell you that part, that deals can fall through, right? But I understand they have to show you the highlights of this game so they can get you into the game. But if you are on this channel, it's not because you're trying to get into the game. Usually it's because you've been in the game and you're trying to figure out a way to make this work a little better. You're trying to figure out how to have a better experience, how to build this business more on a professional level, at the pro level. Maybe hopefully you've closed your first deal, or you've had your first fall through, and then you're looking to get to a place where you can manage things better. So fall throughs, right? Fall through a dead deal, basically dead weight deal, a deal that's most likely not gonna close. There's all kind of doubt. The seller is not picking up the phone anymore, or a buyer is not picking up a phone, or anytime they pick up, they say, yeah, I got you. And then you start to doubt, or you find out they're not the actual one that's gonna buy the deal. They're just trying to shop it to other people. If you've been in this game long enough, you've seen those things, okay? So how do you deal with that? There's a question that came in, and I feel like we can learn a lot from an answer video to this question, okay? So it says, I started a couple months ago, and since starting we've had 3 to 4 deals fall through. A couple of verbal yes that never went anywhere. That's another one, okay? A lot of yes. You're gonna get a lot of verbal, yes, we want the deal. No, I'm a player, man. I do deals, we get, I'm a player in the game. We get deals done, man. You don't have to worry about nothing, right? You're gonna get a lot of that, especially these days. Back in 2005, when I started, I got a lot of those. So you can imagine it's 2000 and digital, 20 years later, almost, right? And then you're still hearing a whole lot more because YouTube, thanks to YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, a lot more people are exposed to wholesale, which means a lot more competition, which doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means you truly have to be the cream that will rise to the top. You have to stand out. You have to be better at this game because there's a lot more competition, means there's a lot more people that will BS around this game. So you want to have skill set, knowledge, learning how to filter through the BS, okay? So verbal yes is a no. I've never been I guess I was lucky enough to have people mentor me, to never have any kind of regards outside of just mutual respect, person to person, for a verbal yes. If somebody tell me yes, we're doing the deal, I was like, okay, cool, man, keep me posted. That's how I respond to that. Keep me posted. Let me know. You want me to send you a contract, or you have a contract or offer you want to send in? Or I send that offer in, and then we'll get things going. If it's a verbal yes, I am not stopping my marketing for nothing. Okay, so now there's other people that will send in contracts and they haven't put their money where their mouth is, meaning there's no deposit, there's no earnest money deposit, and I ask for non-refundable earnest money deposit. That's non-refundable $3,000 to $5,000 earnest money deposit from my buyers. That's how I do it. You can't do it that way, I can't help you. If the deal is really like a rough one, I may go down to $1,000, but minimum, you must have $1,000 to lock my properties under contract in order for me to stop marketing the deal. Okay, so it's okay to send me a contract, it's signed, but you haven't put the money where your mouth is. I continue to market because your contract is not binding. Does that make sense? So that's how I deal with that. So dealing with fall throughs essentially starts from the beginning of the deal. You have to start from the beginning of your engagement, your engagement, right, with the buyer or the seller. You have to start from that. So a verbal yes is as good as a verbal yes. It's verbal. It's not enforceable. It's not binding. It's just what that is. Okay, so the only way that a verbal yes that never went anywhere will affect me is because I stopped marketing the deal. So if I kept marketing the deal and somebody gave me a verbal yes, it's as good as a verbal yes. So if they ended up executing the deal before somebody else gets to it, awesome. We're all lucky. We're not lucky. We're in business. But if they never make the contract binding by putting their money where their mouth is, I didn't lose anything. So if I kept marketing and the deal still fell through, then I still didn't lose anything because it's just a bad deal. That's just what that is, right? So for first, I don't go by verbal yes. It's not binding. I respect it. I said, thank you. Yeah. Keep me posted. I may follow up with you because it's still a positive response, right? I may follow, hey, where's that contract? You're sending me a contract, right? I may do that one or two times, right? But I'm probably spending most of my time on marketing the deal, spending most of my energy on marketing the deal to other people, including you. You will see that continue to market the deal because I'm not stopping to market the deal unless you put your money where your mouth is. Okay, so that's the first step to dealing with fall throughs. Make sure you're not depending on verbal yeses. Okay, person says, should I give up? I'm so close, I can feel it. Here's the problem with you so close you can feel it. I hear that a lot from newbies and I understand it. It's encouraging. I encourage you to continue to feel so close, but it's a feel. Okay, just keep in mind you're just feeling. Okay, you may not be that close. You may just be feeling so close because you're inspired. You just watch another webinar, you just watch another video on YouTube and you're feeling inspired, which is beautiful. You need that to drive you too. You need that to keep your hopes up, and I want to encourage you to keep going because you will figure this out at some point if you keep going. Okay, but if you want to figure it out as fast as humanly possible, then you need to understand that you're just feeling. It's just a feeling. Okay, so you feel so close, you're not just alone. A lot of people that will never close a deal in this game feel so close. Reality check. Okay, a lot of people that will never close a deal in this game feel so close. So you gotta bring it up a notch. You gotta step your game up from just feeling so close. Then you need to get to a place where you're close, because you can see data, you can see action, you can see responses, you can see that you're talking to people, and then you can know that you're close. Because if you're talking to leads, right, and if you have enough leads, that's leads that will turn to deals. Okay, so can I close my first deal before the year ends? Maybe. Yes, maybe not. Okay, that's completely depending on what you're doing. How many leads are you talking to per day or in a given week? How many leads do you have in the pipeline? How many deals in process or escrow do you have in the pipeline right now? If you don't have any deals in the escrow right now, at the time of this recording, this is December 16th, it's very unlikely that you can close a deal. Can a miracle happen? Yes. Okay, I agree. A miracle can happen, but you don't want to build this business on hoping that miracles happen. You need to actually be building this business knowing that you will close deals from your efforts, not miracle. Because miracle, we call it miracle for a reason, because it doesn't happen every day. You need to close deals every day. That's where we need to get to, right? So that's irrelevant. Okay. P.S. This is coming from someone who tries to put in 8 hours in every day. All right, awesome. The number of hours you put into this game absolutely It's irrelevant unless I know what strategy you're putting those hours in. Okay, we live in an time and age where technology, you're watching this video long after, minimum a week after I recorded it. Okay, and you're watching it minimum a couple of miles away from my house, at least 10 miles for the most part. Most people that watch my video are watching from other states outside of New Jersey. If you're watching in New Jersey, awesome. All right, very good chance you're watching at least minimum 5 miles away from here, thanks to technology. Okay, so 8 hours, how close you are to me or to the deal, completely relevant in 2000 and digital. All right, the deals I just closed just yesterday, the deal is literally like I've never seen those houses. All right, so just keep that in mind, that it's not about that. It's about how fast you can move information in the form of value through the marketplace. Okay, flipping knowledge into leads, into deals, into money. It's all about information age right now. It's not about you physically doing manual work. It's not about how many hours. It's about how effective, how efficient your hours is going to turn into money. And that's something that is very, very important that we'll pay attention to. Okay, now if you want me to help you over the next 11 days, come on inside. I do have a free book for you. We do have 11 days challenge inside, but you can go download this for free. It's called Smart Real Estate Wholesaling. Just go to smartrealestatewholesaling.com. And if you go there right now, I'll give you my bonus, which is my newest book, Real Estate Money Secret. You'll be able to download right away. It's also available if you prefer Kindle, you prefer audiobook, and you prefer paper like this. It's also available in those formats. Hopefully you've been enlightened, educated. We'll see you on the next one, and